There we go, second half of this Elite Eight matchup underway.
So that run up there, the run up, I think I'm more nervous during the run up than any other part during the game, just because the vast majority of the injuries from this game have been during the run up. The very first game of the very first day, we had a player take a knee to the face, and his eyelids swelled up, covered up his whole eye.
That's no fun.
No. There goes the alarm again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not panic. There is not actually an emergency.
We gotta wait for someone from Sports and Rec to get over here.
WKU doing a great job of dodging.
Spencer Jardine out. Solid hit from Felix. He had a blocker and everything.
No, that's not Spencer.
No, sorry.
Spencer's fatter.
Looked like Spencer.
Spencer's kind of a chubby guy. Watching him ride that moped, something else. He rides it shirtless in the wind, drinking a PBR. It's American as it gets.
Yep. Covered in apple pie.
Covered in apple pie.
Western's still not doing a stupendous job on their cross-court communications.
No.
Zach Byrne, I'm just not seeing the arm that we're used to from Zach Byrne.
Yeah, he usually is packing a cannon. But
even yesterday, he kept referring to himself as the non-factor, saying that he just wasn't, he didn't feel like he was really contributing at all. I don't know, that's a shame, because traditionally that was kind of one of the flagships of Western's team.
Yeah, that was traditionally he was
him and Matt Parsons.
Oh, what a dynamic duo they were. Zach Byrne and the fat and sassy one.
It's a shame we lost him.
Peace to him wherever he is. We love you, Matt. Hope you're watching at home, enjoying a beer on your Sunday afternoon.
Now, I noticed during a lot of plays, it looks like a lot of Saginaw Valley starts to move up for a counterattack, and I hear people yelling, pace, pace, pace. So I think they're really focused on making sure they don't get overly aggressive.
Yeah.
I was talking to Spencer Jardine the other day, and he said they're basically going to be playing the exact same techniques today that they're going to play against whoever they're against the tournament or the championship game. So you see a lot of that Michigan corner defense that teams like Saginaw and Grand Valley are known for, tucking back into a corner behind some blockers. And Western just really not sure how to deal with that.
Well, there's not really a good way to deal with it is the problem. Jared Silverthorne instructing a teammate to watch the cross.
One of the problems that Western still has, and I think it's just kind of one of those inbred responses that you have trouble not time for that. That you have trouble getting over. There's this tendency to always aim center mass for everybody. So what you'll see is Western throwing at Saginaw blockers at chest height when they already have a ball. There's no benefit to that. You got to learn to
go low.
Yeah.
But I think part of that is the reflex to. Spencer Jardine takes one in the breadbasket.
Yep. Quick to get out, though. I'm sure everyone's noticed, I guess you can't see it from that angle, Zach Byrne holds the award for the slowest off the field after getting a hit. It seems to take him days to make his way off court.
He's just kind of lethargic when not on the dodgeball court. Something you'll notice Saginaw doing extraordinarily well is using the momentum of the ball to take catches. They're not afraid to go to a floor to absorb that impact and keep the ball under.
Another thing, when I talked to Spencer Jardine yesterday, he said I said, you know, what are the 3 biggest rules that your team has to follow? Like, what do you drill in at practice? And he said, catches win championships. He said shadowing, always making sure you have a blocker or a catcher there if you go up for an attack. And he said the other thing is Saginaw Valley preaches that they always go for the catches, no matter how hard they appear to be. If you got to dive for it, if you got to fall backwards for it, if you got to do a front flip for it, you need to try for that catch. Because, I mean, Western is a testament to that. Western had trouble. Western was basically bottom of the totem pole for a while because we just did not have any catchers. Now with people like Andrew Swanson and Silverthorne and Brett Rice, they can get some of their momentum back. An amazing catch made by J.D. Gillum during the first half of this game. It's those kind of crunch time catches that turn the tide.
Yeah, that's catches are a huge momentum swing in this game, and not just because it's a 2-man swing, but because you can just all of a sudden just you can silence a big weapon.
Saginaw really kind of intimidating Western with some pump fakes. Did he have a ball get hit out of his hand?
I thought it hit his foot.
I'd say I thought he had a ball in his hand and got knocked out. I was wondering where he was going. Oh, you had a perfect cross court there. Western, I think, so focused that I think they're getting tunnel vision on some of their targets. I haven't seen very many good cross courts from Western all game.
The best way to take out that corner defense is crosses when the blocker starts to pull forward.
Absolutely.
Because as that expands out, you get a lot of targets that open up very, very quickly. Oh, Brian Janik, captain for Saginaw, goes down.
But again, you see, they always he could have very easily jumped out of the way of that. They always go for the catches. And that's what makes them so dangerous. Western has a lot of people that are very overzealous with their throws. They have a lot of people that aren't their strongest throwers. And if you make kind of a lame throwing attempt anywhere near a Saginaw player, they are going to go for the catch. I feel like Western needs to work on two major things. They need to work on their court awareness, and I still just don't feel the cohesion. I see the occasional, a big one too. He's out! He's out! Get out of here! Again, Saginaw Valley, Ben Murphy, taking what appeared to be a pretty obvious hit and looking to the ref, not hearing anything from the ref, and staying in the game.
Yeah, we were all aware of that.
Not breaking any rules doing that, but that's one of the things that's going to lead to a lot of aggression between the two. What we need is like a timeout hug break. That's what we need. A timeout hug break, just because the stress is just off the charts. It is. I feel like what would help is during halftime, both teams sit in the middle in a circle, big round of duck, duck, goose. Because you can't come out of duck, duck, goose angry.
I disagree.
Well, I could see.
Duck, duck, goose led to a fist fight at my church.
Whoa!
That's a lie.
One of the Western players taking out one of the Saginaw cheerleaders. Look at her over there.
It's in Michigan. They're girls.
What
do you expect?
Good one. Oh.
Yahtzee!
Nick Nyman taking a hit off the fingertips.
You hate those. Absolutely hate them.
Nice dodge from number 17 from Saginaw Valley, alternate captain Curtis.
No, I was right here.
Yeah, I don't know. Has a ball. I was going to say he's got a ball.
Some more banter back and forth between the Western Saginaw benches. A powerful throw from Curtis.
Yeah, Jimmy Curtis.
15-minute mark. Western gonna have to make something happen at this point in the game. If they get down 2, there's absolutely no way that they can come back.
I completely agree. You've got to start producing offense. Big Bird just blasted one. Didn't even really step into the throw.
Back up, guys. Back up. On the blue line, guys.
Blue line, a good idea.
Blue line was a great idea. I believe what Western has actually told their players is if they're benched, they should be seated just to avoid that problem.
Yeah.
Western used to be the most notorious team in That was ground. That was ground.
It was on the ground.
Yeah, that was grounded.
That was ground. That was ground.
Oh, you walk down the sideline. Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Yeah, stop the clock.
That was grounded. I mean, that was very obviously grounded.
Yeah, and Sarah said it.
Well, I think what happened there is the fans for Western screamed, and the ref, I think, over there kind of panicked and called it out. From where I was sitting, it was pretty obviously grounded. I believe even Silverthorne himself stood up and called it grounded. But Western bowed it out. It's very highly likely.
Jeff has been itching to throw a card all morning, and it's now 1:48, so I wouldn't rule it out.
I feel like Western here surely is going to end up having to start grasping at straws. They have to try to finish something out here. They can't afford to just let this whole point ride as a stalemate. Fast attack by J.D. Gillum.
J.D. Gillum, inches from a big kill there. Can't quite make it happen.
They're on 10.
Hey, it happens to me all the time. I've been firing blanks weeks now.
Wow, Alex.
Sorry.
Wow.
Just a miscatch. He looked a little frustrated.
We're going to throw this one out.
No, we'll be okay.
Oh, we can say that?
It's a dodgeball reference. He made what looked like a good throw, and it just like pangs, kind of bounced off the corner.
All right.
Pump in, pump in. There you go.
God, that's what DePaul calls it. When you go for an actual catch, it just kind of like flubs off. They call it firing a blank. Ooh, that was close. Tyler Padgett just narrowly avoiding taking a hit to the ankles. Tyler Padgett going up for the throw. Easily a catchable throw, but number 00 for Saginaw decides to try for the block instead.
I don't think he knew he had anybody behind him, and he didn't think he could catch it, so he just knocked it down. This on the other.
Oh crap!
This is definitely a testament to Western's growth. Eric Stein goes down. That was foot. That was foot.
What was the call there, ref? What was that? Western definitely showing some of their frustration.
Throw by Tyler Padgett.
Wow. Tyler Padgett, another one who's new to Western, but is like, there's a huge difference in how he's playing now versus how he started out at the beginning of the season.
You know, you can really, this game right here is definitely a testament to Western's growth as a program.
Saginaw calling for another timeout.
How much time left? 10 minutes, 40 seconds.
10 minutes, 40 remaining in the game.
It's safe to say that you can look at this game and tell just how much better Western as a team has gotten.
Can you switch? You don't listen to fans, and he does. So can you guys switch? Every time the fans say something, it's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Did you see that lady in the black shirt over there? Like, if she told me to do something, I'd do it. Look at her.
They're all yelling.
It's like you were talking about earlier, Alex, on the call there. You know, the NFL referees make, you know, thousands of dollars a year, and they have the aid of a whole crew and camera angles, and even still they get calls wrong.
And these guys are making $10 a game and have a very cursory understanding of the rules.
Great dodge by Tyler Paget. But I mean, you got to realize that you know we don't have the technology, we don't have the staff. You know, I mean, we'll hopefully as the sport grows, you know, we can make those things happen. But you know, Josh Raymer watching it.
Oh, J.D. Gillum! It felt like he could have retried for that catch, but I don't think he realized how far off it was. Western gonna have to get into desperation mode here soon. Oh, and that is not good. Tyler Paget makes a throw caught by Saginaw, giving them a very obvious advantage now. I'd say at this point, it's relatively safe to say that this will probably be the last full point. There will be time to play. Andrew Swanson, not looking in the right direction, takes a hit on the leg. Very, very angry about that. Two players left in for Western, Bill Banks and Jared Silverthorne. Bill Banks, more of a thrower. Silverthorne fancies himself a catcher, but very capable as a thrower as well.
Yeah, it's, you know.
Silverthorne tries for a low to the ground catch, can't get to it. Bill Banks, the only player in. Because like I said before, I feel like Western did play a really good game this time. But at this point, I really just don't see any way for this game to end. If Saginaw Valley was smart, they'll avoid making throws. They might just try to go for a catch from Bill Banks. Not even necessary. Bill Banks taking shots from too many directions, can't keep track of it.
It's safe to say that that could be the one that decides it.
That will most likely be the nail in Western's coffin. I don't think they're going to be able to play another full point, and even then they have to win 2 full points. They've got to win 2 full points to be able to make it out of this, even to tie. Not possible with this amount of time left.